So now I'm gonna take this off and just take it off carefully, unhinge it from the front. And it's the 60 gigabytes, so there's no ribbon attached here. Or excuse me, this is the 40 gigabytes, so there's no ribbon attached here. Right here is your Blu-ray drive. Now it should just come right up, and just pull it up carefully. It's going to be connected by some wires and a ribbon, if you can see that under there. Okay, now I'm just gonna, if you can see the back right here, I'm gonna disassemble this ribbon. There's a little click or a little plastic line there. You want to flip it up and the ribbon comes right out. Over here you've got some connections. Pull these straight out here. Kind of difficult, but be careful when you're pulling them out. And that's gonna allow you to take your Blu-ray drive completely off. Alright, so next we're going to take off the power supply, and sometimes, very seldom, the problem will actually be the power supply for the yellow light of death, and not the and not what we're fixing, what we're reflowing here today. If that was the case, then you would just order another power supply from somewhere. Shouldn't run too much, but 99.9% of the time, it is actually reflowing the thermal components of the PS3. And unscrew these screws. Still placing those screws on our nice little post-it notes to try to keep them organized. It's my own little yellow light of death touch right there. If you don't need to do that, don't do it, but shitload of screws, I'm telling you. Alright, now there's also another little plug here we're going to take care and remove. Okay. It should lift right off, but it's not. There we go. The power supply I was talking about, this is the main line. So we're going to just unplug that, squeeze the tab, unplug, and the power supply is off. As you can see, there was a little plug that the power supply was plugged into. It looks like that. You see the little plug, the prongs. So now we're going to go ahead and remove this little black wire here that couldn't quite identify earlier. Take it off, get that to the side, and then this ribbon cable where we just flip up this lip, pull it out carefully. Lip is flipped and it's out. Okay. And then we're just gonna unscrew the screws for this little board here. Looks like there's just a couple. Just lifts off, no problem. A lot less screws. I've seen the other ones where there are about 4 or 5 screws on this. Let you check this board out here. Put that to one side. Stick it right there. So now it's time to unscrew all the screws that hold in this PCB board here and all this plate work. I'm going to take my magnetized screwdriver and just start screwing. Because I like to screw, really. I do. Kind of a serious grounding screw here. It's a little bit longer. And I missed one over here. This is some type of ground screw. It has a washer, so that'll be easy to remember where that went, hopefully. Got a little washer on the wire as well. So, just get that out of the way. Alright, so now we're going to just pull this whole main board out. As you can see, the black panel, black back panel is attached back here. We're gonna lift this out. Take this nice and dusty casing here, which you probably do want to clean up before you reassemble it. Look at all the dust in there. Okay, set that to the side, and on this other side there's your main fan assembly. There, your problem's in there somewhere, and you see how dusty that's gotten. But first we're going to take off this back panel here, and that just slides out easily. You see there's the on-off switch box. You know, take that off, set it to the side, and we are left with the rest. Just put that down here. Next we're going to unscrew these 4 black screws here. These 2 things here they hold on the fan assembly on the other side, which is there to cool off the heat sinks that we're going to reflow here today. So let's just start screwing these. It's, yeah, smaller head Phillips. Those screws are out. Those plates are out.